I got shot and paralyzed. Make sure that's on. Right? So boom. Mind you, I just had got out that uh year basically. So, I didn't really know what was going on in the streets like that at the time, but I was getting money, man. I used to be trapping with the lad or whatever. So, man, I'm getting money, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to like to be around a lot of women. So, I have females around with me all day or whatever. We get into the bag, baby. So, I'm fresh out, whatever. So, um, I'm a dude that can go to every side of town. I can go to east, west, north, south. And I'm from the hood I'm from is like in the middle. So it's two west sides in Pine Bluff, right? Pine Bluff, Arkansas. So I'm from the middle of the west. So our hood is from Main Street to Hazel Street. You could say from 9th all the way to like 34th. That area is our area. WBA, man, West Main area to 2600 Weezy Block Ave. But yeah, I'm from the WBA. So then you got cross the tracks, west side, and that's cross the tracks. Our hood, we before the tracks. So boom. And our hood is like in the middle. So if you're from the east, you gotta come through our hood to go to the north or the west cross the tracks. If you cross the tracks to the north, you gotta come through our hood to go like to the east. You know what I'm saying? So it's like both of these, all three of these hoods don't like each other. So for somehow they all come to our area though. And then okay, in our hood, me and my guys, we all might be from the same hood. But you got certain dudes that might be on your block or the next block over that might mess with east side dudes. You got some dudes on the same block or next block over might mess with north side dudes or across the tracks dudes that might not like east side dudes. Or these dudes from your hood and they east side friends might not like north side dudes across the tracks dudes, right? So it's just crazy. Like that's why it be a lot of mess going on in our area. That's why we kind of got like the worst hood in Pine Bluff, right? So either way, I'm a guy that can go to any side, east, north, south, west, cross the tracks. I ain't got them problems. I know somebody from every area. So boom, mind you, okay, I'm fresh out, so it's a lot of beef going on that I don't know about. I know about some, but I ain't in none of it, right? But people will tend to put you in beef, right? So boom. Mind you, I'm gonna take you to how I felt that day. Mind you, my little cousin just had got shot 2 days before this day, right? So there's feelings involved. We stressed out. We still don't know what's really going on. Family hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurt, worried about my little cousin. But he okay. Like, it wasn't bad, right? So that day, bro, I'm smelling gun smoke all day, all day. I'm smelling gun smoke, gun smoke. I'm smelling gun smoke all day. What's crazy? Like, everywhere I go, I'm smelling gun smoke. But I'm still trapping, getting to the money, putting up on the home girls. You know what I'm saying? Trapping, whatever homies want some loud, I'm trapping, I'm getting it right. So boom, I had bought this little female some shoes earlier that day. You know what I'm saying? My little homegirl, sis, shout out to Tawai. I posted link with sis later on that night, so I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I finna link with Woot the Woo, cause sis was bad. I'm talking about a baddie. I'm talking about, oh my God, pressure. thick, natural. I'm talking about body like a BBL they got today, but she straight natural. I'm talking about killing. One of the baddest females in the city at this time. Oh my kids, Russell, man. And I don't even mean to say her name, but at this time she was so bad. Everybody wanted to watch. So boom. I'm lit. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm finna link with Shawty tonight. Boom. So I'm on the Ciroc. I'm getting messed up. It's getting nighttime now. So I'm at the crib. I hop in the shower. I get fresh. I put that shit on. Boom. I'm getting messed up because I'm like, yeah, I'm finna show her how I get down. I'm finna ball out tonight. I already, hey, my mind made up. I'm finna go in tonight. So boom. Bro, my phone booming though. Like my phone boom. So shit, I don't even know if this gonna go on. You know what I'm saying? Then you know how some girls is, they be having shit come up too. So, and in the meantime, I'm just trapping. So I got the shower. I go on my homie house. Boom. So boom. Okay, I'm hitting playing. Mind you, these females coming. They talking or whatever, texting. And now today, I realized it was weird as hell. Real weird, right? So boom. I feel like they was on some like weird shit or whatever. But anyway, boom, okay. It's a downtime. All of a sudden we hear gunshots. Boom, a lot of people shooting. So when it's over, we go outside. And there's some people across the street. Like I know a few of them, but not all. Cause it's a lot of them. Then it's a younger crowd. Like they way younger than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know them like this. So we really like y'all straight with the woo. They mugging like yo, woo, woo, woo. And I ain't catch on to why like they'll be looking crazy, but they was. So I go back in the house. Boom, boom, boom. So I supposed to have another play. It's this older woman. She in her late 40s. Matter of fact, it's my son's mama. So I see her at the stop sign. Bro, they get to shooting at her car. I'm like, what the fuck? These niggas tripping. Like, bro, they shooting at every car pass by. They done shot at her car. I'm praying, like, man, please don't let nothing happen. Like, now they got hit. So thank God she ain't get hit or nothing, bro. So these niggas tripping, like, whatever they got going on, like, they shooting at every car. So boom, we looking out the window, being nosy, like, what the fuck these niggas got going on? So boom, long story short, bro, uh, bro, these niggas get deep, bro. These niggas like fucking 15, 20 deep. So little do we know, we see them steady grouping up, you know. We ain't thinking nothing now because, bro, we ain't got no beef with nobody. You know what I'm saying? We just getting money. Ain't nobody in this house like on that type of time. Like got beef with nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but kids in this house. My homie, his man mom. And he ain't got beef with nobody. I ain't got beef with nobody. So boom, bro, we peeking out the window. Bro, tell me why we look out the window again. Little do we know, they got the house surrounded. We ain't even know. But we look out the window again, dudes just run up through the window with choppers. I'm talking about, I turn around, run a little bit, I'm instantly shot in the spine, instantly paralyzed. Thank God, bro. The kids was to safety because where I was, if I wasn't right there, that would have been one of the kids' head. Or if they was on that couch, bro. Oh my God, the kids wouldn't even be here today. So thank God, bro. You know, I took one for the team because, man, I wouldn't know what to do if something happened to them kids. But, yo, bro, I'm instantly paralyzed. So I'm talking about niggas strapped and everything, but when you instantly paralyzed, you can't feel nothing, bro. So mind you, shots started going off, shots started going off. And bro, it might be fast, but when shots going off, it feel like forever, bro. It feel like everything in slow motion. So boom, mind you, I'm paralyzed. So I'm trying to crawl. I'm trying to crawl to safety. I'm crawling to safety, like boom. I can't feel my legs. I'm like in the army, I'm crawling. So boom, I finally crawled to the next room. Boom, I crawled to the next room. And shots just steady going off, shots steady going off. So I feel I'm wet. And mind you, when you get shot, it be like a thriving pain, right? It was a thriving pain depending on where you get shot at. Mine was a thriving pain. It hurt bad. So every time the shots go off, it feel like I'm getting hit every time. So I'm thinking I'm hit like 20 times, bro. I'm like, dang, but I'm tricking my mind. I ain't even looking down at the blood or nothing. I just know I'm wet and I'm tricking my mind. I ain't trying to look at the blood or nothing. So boom, bro, tell me why my hummingbird mama coming there. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. The fuck? Bitch, shut up. Cause now I ain't panicking. But bro, now I'm a little worried. Now I'm like, damn, I must be messed up. Dang, the way she out, and I gotta be messed up, bro. So I'm trying to trick my mind, trick my mind. So I call the ambulance, 911, like we need an ambulance to go give them the address. Whatever we waiting on them. So man, I'm like, man, if these niggas anything like me, they gonna come in. Thank God they wasn't like me, bro. I was sitting up like, man, I'm finna go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? They ain't come in, thank God. So boom. What's crazy, bro, with this mind frame I had, I was actually laughing, bro. I was like, man, this how I'm finna go out. Some people call it going out like a gangster, saying I would have went out like a gangster. I say, man, forget all that, bro. I was, thank God I ain't go out, you know. It wasn't nothing but Jesus. But bro, I'm just laying there, trying not to panic. And bro, my homie get to pulling on my pants. I'm like, man, this nigga one of them niggas, bro. This my day one nigga, bro. And guess what, bro? I'm thinking this nigga trying to rob me. Cause he putting on my pants, he trying to get my money out, and I'm fighting him. I'm like, nigga, nah, nigga. You ain't, hey, nigga, what you got going, nigga? You ain't, nah, nigga, you ain't finna get none of this, nigga. I'm fighting him, bro. My mind, you on paralyzed, so all I got is this upper body. So, mind you, I brought him 5 bricks over here. I fronted him 5 bricks. So he like, nigga, the police on the way. Nigga, you want them to catch you with this shit, nigga? So he trying to get my money and straps and everything off me. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, bro, get this, put it up, hide it, bro. Whole time thinking this nigga was trying to rob me. He trying to save me, bro. And then struggling, bro, really could have had me breathing. So I wouldn't need to be struggling like that while I'm in this position. So boom, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. You know, in the movies where your life be flashing before your eyes, bro, that's true. Like all the bad stuff you did, like the worst stuff you did, bro. I promise, bro. Stuff you probably ain't thought about you did in 10 years, bro. It gonna flash before your eyes, bro. All your loved ones, things you really love and care about, bro, gonna flash before your eyes. Your kids, your mama, you know what I'm saying? Your grandma, people you really love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gonna really flash before your eyes. So boom. Uh, Y'all can hear me. So boom, your loved one, they gonna really flash before your eyes. So boom, check this out. So Hold on. So they gonna really flash before your eyes, bro. That's really true, bro. So that's why I don't live the way I used to live, bro. I don't care about all that in the streets no more and all that stunting for the females and all that lifestyle. I don't live that no more. That's why. Because, bro, all the bad stuff you did when you on your deathbed, bro, it gonna flash between your eyes and all your loved ones. It's the only thing that gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? All them females, all that stuff you was doing, ain't none of that gonna matter, bro. Ain't none of that gonna matter, my nigga. So boom. So I'm just sitting there, bro, thinking like, dang, bro, I'm gonna miss my kids. I'm leaving my kids, like it, thinking about the little bad I did, like, and then it gonna be a lot of stuff flashing, like flash fast, but it gonna be slow. So, bro, I started to get drowsy. Like, and I guess this when people die, you start getting sleepy. I started getting drowsy, bro. Drowsy. And it's to a point. You know how you be laying in bed like you sleep, like you dozing off, like you finna have a real good sleep, and you just be chill, so relaxed. It feels so relaxing. That's how I feel, bro. That's how I felt when I was shot laying on that cold floor. You felt that thriving pain, but you gonna get used to that. Then you just gonna be relaxing, like you finna go off into a deep, good sleep. And you're gonna be slowly falling into it. And it gonna actually feel good, like you finna get some good sleep. And then my homie smacked the fuck out of me. Get up, nigga, don't go to sleep. My homie smacked me, bro. Thank God he smacked me. And he didn't let me go to sleep. So boom, he was keeping me up, keeping me up. So boom, the ambulance come. Thank God the ambulance come. And this why Pine Bluff Police Department do not solve murders. Tell me why when they come in. Bro, they talking about who was shooting back. So they looking at the gunshots. Talking about they exit gunshots. Nobody shot back, bro. That's how bogus they is and don't know what they doing. So man, nigga, wasn't nobody gonna tell them who did it anyway. So nigga was like, man, get me to the fucking hospital, man. Shut the fuck up, fuck y'all. So, bro, they got me on the ground, like, in the hospital, ambulance about 30 minutes, bro, before they even get me there, strap me up, bro. Like, they want me to die. So, boom, this when the problem become. When I'm at the hospital, bro, that's when everything was going bad. It's like, okay, you got a six-pack. Okay. This thing at the bottom to my right, whatever the right there, it cut off. Had me hard. It was hard to breathe. Okay, this at the lower left, that cut off. Even harder to breathe. At the top right here, that cut off. Ooh, it got real hard to breathe. Then when this at the left top cut off, oh, I got the bucket. Oh, I can't breathe. I got the ripping the cords and everything, trying to get out the hospital bed. Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And then, bro, a picture of tomato and a wall just closing in on the tomato. And the tomato is my brain. That's how I felt. Like something was closing in on my brain, bro. I felt every bit of it, bro. The worst pain ever. And you feel every second of it. And it just squeezing. It's unbearable and you can't stop it, bro. That's how I felt every bit of it. And it probably went on about 3 or 4 seconds, but it felt like hours. It was just squeezing, bro. I'm talking about, I don't care if you get burnt, hit with a bad shot. This ain't got nothing on this pain. The worst pain ever. A squeeze in my brain. And that's the last thing I remember. And I was just in the sky. And I felt God's presence. And I didn't see heaven. I didn't see hell, but I felt God's presence. And I don't know if I was an angel. I don't know if I was a bird. I don't know what I was, but I was just in the sky. And bro, the air felt so good. Here on earth, it's actually polluted, nasty. We actually struggling to breathe and we don't even know it. Bro, the air felt so good. I didn't even have a heartbeat or light organs or nothing. It was a body just full of life. Um, I feel no pain. I'm talking about the happiest you ever been on earth. It's that feeling 100 times better. Like I'm talking about no feeling of sad, no feeling of anger, no feeling of like body parts. It was just, man, the best feeling ever, bro. Like a godly, man, I can't even explain it, bro. It's the best feeling ever in your life, bro. You don't have pain. Man, bro, I can't even explain it, but I just felt good. So, boom. I just transitioned. I had no control of where I can go though. So boom, God is just transitioning me somewhere, right? And I transitioned into a room in places where my family's where I was looking down on them, watching them. I was trying to get their attention. You know, they couldn't I couldn't get their attention. But you know, I see them crying and mourning. They crying and mourning. Then you know, I saw certain dudes from the hoods loading up. I saw them warn. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing my kids crying and, you know, I'm just there watching over. Then God to transitioning me again. And then I was in a room with the dudes who shot up the house. And I guess they had, you know, did some more bad things to people. And they was bragging about it. And I was just in the room watching over them. And they was bragging about shooting me. It was like, yeah, we got one of them, which I wasn't one of them dudes, cause I ain't even had no beef. They actually shot up the wrong house, wrong person. You know what I'm saying? So they bragging like, yeah, we got one on, we got one on. And you know what I'm saying? They laughing, they having fun, and I didn't even have a ill will. I didn't look at them like they was ops or they was the enemy or the person shot me. I looked at them like a brother, I had love for them. You know, I was there to do God's job, to watch over them basically, and I just had a feeling of love. Like I didn't have no ill will towards them. It was just, man, it's just crazy, bro. Like, and these the people that shot up the house I was in. And I was in the room just watching them celebrate what they did to me and didn't have no type of ill feeling towards them, right? And I'm just watching. And, you know, and I'm watching with love, like loving them, wishing they knew better, and you know what I'm saying, wishing I can show them this way, you know, that all this is that we doing on earth is for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just crazy. And then God had transitioned me again, and it was in a room full of people I never saw in my life, bro. Never saw these people in my life, and they talking about some what they thought happened and this happened and who I'm kin to and why it happened. I'm talking about they just lying, gossiping, talking about what they think, and ain't none of this true what they saying and lying, talking about how they knew me and man, I'm talking about coming up with their own scenarios and everything. And I'm just in this room just looking like, but you know, and I was there to watch over them. I had love for them too, like you know, and I ain't gonna share everything with y'all, but you know, some things he didn't let me remember, and you know, some things he did, some things I don't speak on, but uh, I felt his presence. Like I say, I didn't go to heaven or hell, but I felt his presence, and I did get to experience that. And, God gave you free will, so I could have came back and been a preacher and did this and that, but He gave you free will to do your thing, but he showed me that, and I thank him, and I did change a big part of my life after that. Like I did get out the streets. I ain't perfect, I still drink, still, have fun, might mess with females, but I'm glad he did take me through that or whatever, man. But long story short, man, so boom, okay, I come to, and I'm not knowing I've been on life support 3 days. They actually tried to pull the plug the day before, but my brother told them wait a day. So let me tell y'all this. I told y'all I just had got out. So a girl that left me while I was in the penitentiary, tell me why she lied to these hospital folks like she my sister, right? So, bro, I'm waking up and I'm seeing myself like this, and I can't believe it. I'm like, what the? I'm paralyzed, I'm strapped, and I look up and I see her. Nigga, I did not want that to be the first person I saw. I was like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Weak ass hoe, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Help! Hey, get this bitch up out of here. I don't know this bitch. I'm calling everybody trying to get this bitch out of here. She break down crying, talking about, you the devil, you evil. Man, nah, bitch, you evil. What the fuck? I don't want you to be the first motherfucker I see. Like, bro, I didn't see my kids. I didn't see my mama. The first person was her. Bro, it took me, bro. I'm already angry I shot. It took me all the way to another place when I saw her. So she get up out of there, bro. And I just break down crying because I'm like, damn, I ain't got no feeling, bro. I got these tubes down me. Like, bro, like, don't nobody else know I'm even up. Then the nurses come in there, and then they notify my family. All them come in there, they happy, cause shit, bro, I was on life support. I ain't supposed to make it, bro. And they telling me I ain't gonna walk again. And man, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, man, that's basically how I got shot. I wanted to share that with y'all. I'm gonna do a series on TikTok, and I'm gonna go into more detail or whatever, like part one, part two. So follow me on TikTok, Suave the Barber. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I'm gonna basically, man, do this story better, but I just want to make a long story short and give y'all a little insight on what happened when I used to be paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed anymore. I walk fine, man. You know what I'm saying? Check out my video. Thank God. All praise to Jesus, man. He blessed me to walk again. But hey, man, get out them streets. It ain't worth it. Even though I wasn't, I ain't get shot over no beef or nothing. I was just at the wrong place, wrong time. But hey, man, them streets ain't worth it, man. If you can get a job, start your own business, go to school, hey, man, start today. Yeah, man. Tune in, man. I got a lot more stories for y'all. Cause guess what? I was a hell of a dope boy. Trust me. And man, just stay tuned, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. I only got shot one time in the spine, man. Yeah. But yeah, man. That's why I made a bar.